Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? You're Just here. Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another reaction to Peaky Blinders. This is the season 4 finale, season 4, episode 6, The Company. Now, you guys probably already noticed I am jumping in this episode right after having seen the last one. I didn't want to wait any longer or push it off to another day because they kind of blue balled me a little bit at the end there. It ended where I didn't think it would. I thought we were going to see the boxing match, maybe not the hit on Tommy, but we didn't actually get to see either. So yeah, I don't want to wait any longer. I'm just going to jump right in and check it out. But hopefully Arthur doesn't go, because I've already said before, if Arthur dies, I riot. But it is also raining while I film this, so if the lighting's a little bit off, I do apologize, but it's perfect Peaky weather, so I feel like the stars were aligning on this one. I have to finish the season off right here today. But if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. So the other question is, did Alfie actually betray Tommy here?
Yeah, you're like me, Tommy. You can't bear to watch the fight, which has got rules. I will see you, Tommy.
So you watch the fight, Alfie?
Are you alright? I already know who wins.
I don't know if he was giving him a heads up there, or by not staying, maybe that was the heads up right there. It's a madhouse down there. Odd.
What did Tommy say when you told him?
He said I'd get a weekly allowance.
Oh, he can be romantic.
His fight is fixed, isn't it? Poor gypsy boy's getting battered out there.
She's just realizing it now.
Lizzie has some news.
I'm up the duff, and it's Tommy's.
How far gone are you?
If I were going to London, I'd be in Coventry.
It's a girl.
Oh, shit!
Call her Ruby. Ruby Shelby. She'll be a star in a Hollywood movie.
I'm happy for them, but
Extraordinary general meeting of the Shelby Ladies Club.
this could just be the calm before the storm.
What?
Linda!
The fucking nightmare of being stuck in the city.
No, Linda.
Right, ladies.
I don't think I like Linda like this. I like when she was wholesome.
If they spit, just spit back.
Here we go.
I don't even care if he fucking wins. It's the fucking pills, brother, alright?
Why is Lizzie drinking?
Arthur, leave it! Sit down and watch the fight, eh? Arthur, let me do my fucking job.
I will riot if something happens to him. He's walking away too. Now he's starting to realize something's up.
Arthur?
I don't like this. No. Oh, it's fucking cutting him. He's got his finger in there. Come on, Arthur. Tommy's right there. Please say he's alive. He killed him? Fuck! I don't even care about this boxing shit. It's fucking bullshit.
Tommy, what's happened?
Arthur's dead. He's dead.
I don't even want to watch the rest of this now. Linda's reaction too.
We have the other one. Cunt's had a wire in his pockets.
Morphine! Morphine! Fucking fucking eyes!
Do it for Arthur.
My brother is dead.
They actually killed off Arthur. That just killed me. can't believe that happened. This reaction is gonna be fucked. I better see Luca dead by the end of this episode. A brutal death.
There's been a change of plan. Mr. Gold, come and get you. Arthur's dead.
Show sucks.
Don't. Instead of going to Australia, you're going to New York.
Why?
Because the company has business to attend to in America.
Will I be coming back?
Train leaves in an hour, Michael. You made a choice. You knew I was going to be shot. And you chose not to tell me.
Why did I choose to watch this episode today? It's raining outside and it's raining inside. Oh my god.
Tommy!
It's all right, let her come.
Please. Until we're finished.
You took my husband and my son. We took 2 of your brothers.
The vendetta is done.
We say the vendetta is won.
Even though he's doing an absolutely fantastic job in the role, I now hate Adrian Brody and these Italians so freaking much.
All that's left of the Peaky fucking blinders. I've had my lawyer draw up these papers.
He's got to have something up his sleeve.
Every enterprise in your possession.
Please, Tommy, something.
Every fucking thing that you have taken all these years. You will assign them all over to my family. When you're gonna die. Right here. Sign. Every fucking one of them.
I don't know how much time is left this episode. I'm not going to check, but it can't be this easy.
Get on your fucking knees.
A friend of mine once said, big fuck small. I had to find someone bigger than you.
We also contacted a businessman in Chicago.
Is that what they sent Michael over there
He's
for?
also interested in moving into the liquor business in New York.
His name is Alphonse Cabana.
What? Well played. Now you need to fucking die. He's still alive!
He's been injured, but he's all right, Paul. I've got it all worked out.
Oh, thank fuck.
He used his death to win this war.
Yes! Bye, Arthur. I mean, hello, Arthur, but
Chicago.
the kill was by
Michael
Arthur.
Gray, live. Boy.
Best show ever.
Last time we were all here,
It was not good.
it ended badly. Now we're in a happier place.
I am, just from this episode.
That's it.
I do hope you're going to leave the dog out of this.
You were easy to find.
Yeah, well, there's a good reason for that, Tommy. I wanted it to be here.
He's not gonna
Told
kill
you,
him.
Alfie. If for business reasons or in bad blood, I would kill you.
The only thing I got on me is fucking cancer, mate.
He's already dying.
Yeah. Riddle with it. Fucking get on with it and stop acting like a little girl. What do you do for you?
He took a shot before he died. I feel bad for the dog, but I feel bad for Tommy. Bye, Alfie. 3 months later. So I guess no Tom Hardy in season 5.
So you shook hands with the devil?
Yeah. And I walked past him. I've had an idea.
Oh, fuck.
That's my reaction.
Dear Jesse, now, more certainly than ever, I believe things must change. Things must change. Meet me. Your cause is now my cause. I want to help.
Right, I'll arrange a meeting.
The operator knows my voice. Give me the name and the number.
Is this all part of his plan, though? He just wanted to get that info?
Yes, Barkill 453. I've made contact with a Soviet agent inside the Birmingham Communist Party.
And do you have a name?
And an address? telephone number.
Of course, you want something in return.
Of course.
What this time? A knighthood?
My proposal and my conditions.
Are you serious?
Running for office. His name's on the ballot. Hands him his gun back. Those eyes. Awesome shot. What an ending. Alright guys, that was the Peaky Blinders Season 4 finale, The Company, Season 4, Episode 6, and what a roller coaster I just went on. What a range of emotions. That episode, that finale, seriously took a lot out of me. That was probably the best finale in this entire series so far. I gotta say, I really like the Season 2 finale as well. I'm pretty sure that's the one where Tommy was actually in his own grave, and at the last moment, the one guy turned, killed the other two guys, and then let him go, but... yeah, this episode was something special. I seriously feel like I went on a roller coaster. That's probably the best way to explain that. I might even put that in the title. I don't usually put those weird titles on YouTube, like a weird quote to kind of get people's attention. I just put straight up the title of the show and the episode and what episode it is and reaction. And that's basically it. But I might put like this one was a roller coaster or something in the title because this episode seriously was. But man, it took a lot out of me. There was one point where I actually had to get up. I actually thought that Arthur died this episode. I was ready to riot because I've been saying all season, like, I will riot if Arthur dies. He is probably my favorite character in the show aside from, obviously, Thomas Shelby. He's the man. Like, he's a lead character. But for, like, all the side characters, I'm a huge fan of Arthur. So the fact that I legit thought he died this episode, that took a lot out of me, man. So this one was a rough one. Like, there was a lot of tears. Editing is going to be fun because going back and seeing that whole... oh man, that's going to be... I'm going to have to go through it all over again. So that's going to be rough, but... yeah, this was just such a great episode. There's definitely a lot to talk about. Adrian Brody, major props to him as well. Tom Hardy, major props to him as well. Like, there's going to be a lot of characters not coming back for Season 5, which is going to suck, but at the same time, for the sake of just an epic episode and an epic finale... I feel like it was worth it. If it's perfectly fine. Obviously, they have major careers. They're big actors. I'm surprised, especially with Tom Hardy, that he came back as many times as he did, because I thought he was just going to have basically a one-off with, I think it was Season 2 when he was introduced, and then we wouldn't even see him again. And when he popped up in Season 3, he just had a very small role that season. I was like, okay, it's pretty cool that he kind of found time out of his busy schedule to actually cameo in this show again. He must really like the cast and whatnot. And his wife came back as well, May, so I was surprised to see her back. Who knows? I guess she's not going to come back. I was going to say, who knows? She might even come back for Season 5, but I feel like there's enough girls in Tommy's life right now where he can't even handle another one. So, yeah. Goodbye, Tom Hardy. Goodbye, Alfie. That scene was intense as well. I know I'm going to be jumping around, but that's just the type of recap that this is going to be, especially after an episode like that. So, yeah, I might as well discuss that since I brought it up. I didn't think initially that Tommy would actually kill off Alfie, because I didn't really know where exactly Alfie stood as well. Like, obviously he left early, but I guess he put his wager on the Italians winning and Tommy and the Shelbys not actually making it out of there. So I guess that's why he initially bailed. And then when Tommy went after him afterwards, he's like, oh, it's not about business, strictly bad blood. And I felt most bad for the dog in that situation. I guess you could just tell I'm an animal person or animal guy, because when he actually died afterwards and the dog was just staying by his side, I was like, man, that hurts the heart. That was rough to see. But at the same time, Alfie is a dick. If he was actually sick, I don't know, was he actually sick? Because we saw the scabs on his face and whatnot. I think going back to Season 3 was initially when I did notice stuff was going on with him. But I don't know if he was actually lying about being sick and then just trying to say that so he wouldn't be killed off. And maybe Tommy would think that it'd be worse suffering just by letting him live. But I do at the same time think he was being honest about that, because he did look sickly. So, but at the same time, if you are sick and you know you fucked up, Tommy's there to kill you, why would you take a shot at him afterwards? I guess he just wants to live a little bit longer, but I thought that was a dick move as well. Was because that Tommy wouldn't look after his dog? I feel like if you're going to take a shot at him, that would be the only reason, because if you're going to die anyways, you fucked up anyways, you kind of betrayed him. you got to pay the consequences, man. He traveled all that way just to take you out, and you're going to take a shot at him? You said, I accept this. I'm on the beach. This is where I want to go. And then he still takes a shot at him afterwards. So, yeah, I wasn't a huge... Obviously, I loved Tom Hardy's performance in the show, especially in the character. Well, obviously in the character of Alfie. But I wasn't a huge Alfie fan because he was so, like, flip-flopsy. Like, he turn every way of the wind. Like, he was never really loyal. At one point I thought he was going to be loyal to Tommy, especially when he was talking to Luca and he's saying like all those conditions, like about the barrels, add another 100 and another 100. I was like, okay, maybe his loyalty is finally to Tommy, but in the end I guess it wasn't. So yeah, I don't know how I really feel about the Alfie character. He was definitely cool. He definitely stole the show every time that he was actually on screen. But with that said, I don't know. If you're not loyal, it's very rare where I'm going to like a character that isn't loyal. I'm sure somebody in the comments will name a character from one of the shows that I watch as an example of somebody that isn't loyal that I do like. But at the same time, I don't know. I just... going back to even Game of Thrones, I would say you guys might have a hard time finding someone that isn't loyal that I do like, because going back to Game of Thrones as well, Ned, I like the honorable character. So obviously Tommy, he's not the most honorable, but at the same time, he is super loyal. So, that's actually a good question I have. If you guys can let me know, if you guys can think of a character that I do like that isn't the most loyal, let me know. I would be interested to see if there is any characters out there, if you guys can find one. But yeah, back to this. I don't know how I feel about Alfie. Like I said, it was always cool to see him on screen. His character, or the actor, always stole the show, Tom Hardy. But so major props to him, don't get me wrong. But just overall, my opinion on the Alfie character, I don't know. But Luca, that's the next one I want to talk about, because Adrian Brody, Luca is no more. He put in an amazing performance. This was probably the best performance I've ever seen from Adrian Brody. I can't really think of anything I've seen him in that's better. Like I have said before, like I haven't seen all his work, obviously. I'm sure there's some performances out there, because he's a great actor, that are better. But at least for me, in this role, I seriously love the Luca character. And one thing that was actually brought up as well, and I will go back to him, Al Capone. Are we actually going to see him at some point? And another question I have as well, like, I know I'm hopping around so much, but Michael was sent off. I guess the reason why he was sent off to America this episode was to actually get in contact with Capone and the other rival gangs for Luca and the Changrettas, so that way they can work against him, and that way that master plan can all come together. Or am I reading that wrong? Or was he actually kind of banished, at least for now? I'm pretty sure I'm reading it right, but if I am wrong about that, definitely let me know, because I would like to know that. But back to Luca, man, his whole exit scene as well, when he realized that he was being betrayed, his people had already turned on him for the new allegiance. Oh man, that was so intense. That whole scene, then Arthur coming in, I'm pretty sure I celebrated that. This episode, I told you, roller coaster, so many ups and downs. It definitely ended on a high though, but yeah, good riddance to Luca, but what an amazing performance, Adrian Brody. You freaking killed it, man. I highly doubt he's watching this, but if he is, on the off chance, you freaking killed it, man. Now, how the episode ended. Tommy, he's in power. He is officially running shit now, but I guess he's kind of being a double agent in regards to Jesse Eden. It looks like he's with her at the moment, but at the same time, he's just getting information from her. So is he just purely using her? Because I do think there's a connection there based off their past loves. I did say that as well with a few episodes back. I think the Blackbird episode or something like that. So I do feel like there is some form of connection there, especially a physical attraction. But I'd like to think he isn't just using her specifically just to get that information out of her to use against, or for his own good, to gain more power. But at this point, Tommy, who knows what he's thinking. He always has a master plan. He always has a trick up his sleeve. And I was even saying that during that scene. I was like, there's no way he's actually signing this over right now. Like, come on, there's got to be something more. I didn't check to see how much time was actually remaining in the episode, because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. But I was so happy that there was so much more that came afterwards. This was such a good episode, I gotta say. The one thing I will say about Arthur that did have me doubting even after, because I was so up and down. Yes, that scene where his death scene, I did at that point believe he was dead. But then afterwards at his funeral, it went by so quick. And even Linda, she wasn't like breaking down. It raised a little bit of suspicion, I will say, because I'm like, with the Arthur character, I feel like there'd be more of a celebration in the show, obviously from the character's perspective to pay their respects towards him, but just overall, like for the fans' perspective, I feel like the celebration of his character would be larger as well, and for him to go out like that would be so messed up. I didn't see a scar, but I will admit I did look away quite a bit because I was celebrating so much when he did come back. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. There probably is a gnarly scar there in his fingers. I'm surprised he didn't lose his fingers there, but yeah, I don't know what else I could say about this episode. Lizzie, she had the baby. She gave the eyes to Jesse Eden afterwards as well. So I guess there's going to be a theme there, or that might be a plot point of season 5, her going after Jesse Eden, or them having a little bit of a feud, a little bit of a rivalry. So that's going to be interesting to see. But I don't even know that, like, there's so many questions. Obviously, if it's like spoilery, don't answer them. All these questions that I asked, especially when it comes to Jesse Eden and Tommy potentially betraying her, because I feel like that's going to be a major theme of season 5 as well. But he's in a position of power now. What is Tommy going to do with it? Oh, man. I'm probably going to take a week off from Peaky Blinders, kind of recover from all this, because I'm not even lying. You guys saw it. This episode, this reaction took a lot out of me, guys. Whew. I did 2 reactions today, episodes 5 and 6, and I got to be honest, I didn't know what I was going to get myself into. I didn't know what I was getting myself into going into this episode. I knew it was going to be a good finale. Like, you guys let me know that season 4 is freaking awesome. But this episode seriously took a lot out of me. Whew. I am drained. I'm going to sleep good tonight. What a season. I'm going to end it there, guys. As always, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys can like, subscribe, really helps my channel grow. Until next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, then you play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yo, and when you put that shit on me, then I watch you leave, let you back in, you came back in and shit on me, drag me